All Rangers, because of safety, stop.
Message copied.
Joel made a split-second decision to take off on his own with his cameraman.
He's sprinting through the bush, okay? That's like rolling a ball of string in front of a cat. He's an instant target.
We've got most of the team.
Is Joel running alone?
Seal and the cameraman are on their own. They didn't stop, it just running. I don't think it's part of the game.
Something there was no way for us to communicate with him.
We need to find him with great urgency. Over.
I may be seriously concerned.
With no way to get in touch with him, the situation had become potentially deadly.
We have an incredibly tense situation right now. Hey, Mark.
Hold on.
Mark, I can't hold on. Do you hear me?
Joel is out there with this cameraman running, which is the worst possible thing he could do.
Let's just get all our resources together so that we stay on this and we get to Joel and the cameraman safely.
Joel! You must stop!
What do you say to lions in the area? How stupid does he think I am? It's the oldest trick in the book. He's trying to get me to come in. If there are lions, it doesn't matter. We're gonna finish this thing anyway. We're almost there.
Nothing.
This is critical now. This is life and death. They're probably just cutting around ahead of me with the roads and vehicles. No point in chasing me. They know where I'm going. So head north to the fence. I smell something dead. She sees me. I only see one, but they've got a fresh kill. There's probably a pride around here. We gotta stay big and back out.
Man is a super predator, and I'm the top of the food chain. Well, tell me that after you're 30 meters away from a female lion feeding, and she looks up and she locks on you, and you see the tail flick, and you feel like a cat toy. Tell me you're top of the food chain then.
As a Navy SEAL, Joel has had to put his life on the line countless times. But little did the crew know they'd be battling a 1 in a million freak injury just to capture this show.
I don't think we ever expected to have the types of injuries we had, but there's some things that I just don't think you could ever possibly plan for.
Test, 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 audio test, 1, 2, 3.
Check.
The crew, led by executive producer Brian Knappmiller, is documenting Joel as he travels between islands at night.
Excellent. All right, come on, guys.
When a school of needle-nosed flying fish caught the crew off guard.
We hear this noise, bam, chaos happens in the boat.
Unseen by the crew, it appears Brian was struck in the neck by a fish.
Push out on it for a moment. Keep your head down, Brian.
It just felt like a fish jumped out of the water, hit me in the back of the neck. I got a little whiplash, and that was that.
Can we radio forward to the medics? Yeah, okay. After we need to do this first.
Discovery producers were forced to put the hunt on hold for half an hour to get emergency personnel to Joel and Brian's location.
It's not going to be sick. Just be sick.
Don't feel sick about it. Would love to get to shore.
Got it. Please just have the medics stood by at the production office.
By all appearances, Brian was cut on the neck by a fin, but the true extent of his injuries were not yet known.
Oh my God, dude, are you all right? You got hit by a flying fish?
The cut is here. Yeah. Hit me in the back of the neck.
Unbelievable. What else could happen?
This whiplash. I'm sure it does.
The on-set medic is able to stop the bleeding and patch up Brian for the time being.
Maybe 2 or 3. Maybe 3. It's the freakiest accident I've ever seen. I mean, it happened right past my head.
Bizarre is what this is. Bizarre.
Brian is sewn up, but has found a lump that indicates something is lodged in his neck.
You have to operate.
Surgery.
You need surgery?
Yeah, surgery.
What initially appeared to be just a gash was actually the entry point of a stab wound.
I wasn't just hit by a fish, but I was actually stabbed 5 inches completely through the back of my neck.
Brian needs immediate medical care.
They will not put their people at risk landing in an improvised landing area. This is an improvised landing area. That other island has an official landing zone, and it's 15 minutes away by boat. Right next to us has.
Getting Brian off the island and to a hospital has become a 4-hour ordeal.
We're gonna take Brian onto the beach and to the next island that's 20 minutes away from here. And there's an airport there with lights, and there's a flight from Senan coming in right now to pick him up.
The rough sea poses a serious threat to Brian's neck, but the raft is his only way off the island.
I don't think anybody realized how serious it was.
It was later determined that Brian had been stabbed in the neck by a ballyhoo fish, and a 2-inch barb had broken off in his neck, centimeters from his spinal cord.
It hit me almost more after the fact how this spike that basically went completely through my neck from one side to the other, had it even just nicked my spinal cord or just nicked a main vein or artery, life would be a lot different now.
This show has been just one issue after another. Every island, every location has caused us some problem. It's just unbelievable. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop.
I think there's a lot about this show that's going to surprise.
That.
It's going to entertain.
You cannot find the tracks. I think you can fly.
We are pushing each other to our limits. Because of that, I don't always get away.
These dogs are on my ass.
You're going to see some pretty cool stuff.
How much suck can you take?
Oh man, we're going to see some good. We're going to see some dynamic escapes. Some crazy takedowns. I don't think the public has ever seen anything like this. What we're doing out there is real. It is their fondest wish to catch me in the name of national pride. And there's nothing like this out there.